Renee, the first thing we gotta check out is this guy, Doug Howe, and his recording of something coming around the camp. Now, they're not sure what's happening here, but it does sound really interesting. Here, let me play it for you. You hear brush breaking first, and then it sounds like big, heavy footsteps. Boom, boom, boom. So we're here up in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest near a place called Little Fish Lake. There was a BFRO expedition up here a few years back, and it was during that a guy named Doug Howe got a recording of what could be a Bigfoot stomping through the woods.
You wouldn't think Renee and I would make a winning team in this situation, but there's a very good balance between skepticism and Bigfoot knowledge between us.
Listening to the audio, sure, we can hear something large moving through the brush. And it almost sounds like it might be bipedal, but if you take a quadruped, such as an elk or a deer, and it slowly is walking, it sounds bipedal. Anybody who's gone hunting knows that. We need to rule out those possibilities before we can throw out the word Sasquatch.
Doug!
Great camping spot you have. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Renee.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Well, I understand why you camped here. This is beautiful.
It is a beautiful spot. We were camped here, overlooking the lake. It was at a BFRO expedition. And I was actually knocking on tree trunks and getting responses. The responses actually led us to this bluff overlooking the lake, which is why we determined to camp out for the night.
Sounds like a bad horror film.
We strung the hammocks, slept till morning. Didn't hear anything until I heard the recording the next day.
Well, we're here in the spot. I'd love to listen to this and get a little bit of your feedback.
Absolutely.
Well, it's definitely stepping on brush, breaking little branches or something, almost as if it knows that even if people are there sleeping, they're almost incapacitated. Like, even if they get scared, they're not gonna get up and jump up, you know. Takes humans a while to kind of stir and get up, and he would have ample time to get away. After coming up here, talking to Doug, seeing this area, I'm knowing we gotta do a night investigation here to see if there's anything still around.
All right, well, let's get back to the truck, get ourselves some gear, get ready for tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. Great.
1 point, Team Washington. Compelling evidence.
So Team Washington has a good location, and we've got an experienced BFRO member, our ringer, who can help us tonight. We've got an edge here, and we're gonna make use of it.
Now that Matt and Renee have made their way north, it's time for me to show you some of my favorite spots to go Bigfooting. Mount Hood National Forest is literally my favorite stomping grounds in the entire world for Bigfoots. I love everything about this place. That's why I chose to live here.
Yep, Clint, I'm fired up. I get all psyched to go out with you because it brings back the old days. Just two hermanos cruising down the road, throwing for squatch.
The first location I want to show Bobo is Will Call Hill. It's a spot in Mount Hood National Forest that I named after my friend Will, because we were there one night Bigfooting, and Will does this call, and we get this amazing response. Probably one of the best responses I've ever got.
What's up, Will?
How's it going, guys?
I want to show Bobo this spot so he can hear Will's version of that story. You know, I've told Bobo a little bit about what happened that night. I want him to hear it from you. Lay it on him.
Well, we were looking for a campsite for quite a while, and we just decided on this spot. We've never really been to this area, so we were just gonna go big and do as many calls as we could. It only took maybe 3 or 4 times of doing that, maybe 10 minutes apart, to actually get it to respond.
I seriously, when it first happened, I was thinking, oh man, a camper's messing with us. But there's no campground down there, and that's all watershed. No one can be out there.
The only thing I thought it was a Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I brought a copy of the recording. I mean, it doesn't quite do it justice, but here it is. But it didn't sound at all like that live, is the thing. Here it sounds like, ooh, but live it sounded like, ah, like an old man yelling at kids to get off his lawn or something.
So like Moneymaker putting on his shoes?
Something like that.
1 point, Team Oregon. Compelling evidence.
Willcall Hill is one of my top 3 favorite Bigfoot spots. I've been Bigfooting with you a ton over the last 5 years, and Bobo a ton before that. So I've got 2 of my favorite Bigfooting partners with me. We all have to go out tonight, man. This is gonna be great. A meeting of 2 worlds. Some of my best Bigfooting nights ever have been with Bobo. He's just sort of a lightning rod for luck. But since I've moved up here to Oregon, Will has been that lightning rod for luck for me. Now I've got 2 lightning rods on either side. I'm gonna get burned. At least I hope I am. You couldn't ask for a more perfect night to go Bigfooting, man. We got the best spot. I got my lucky charm and my lucky charmer. We got Monkey. The stars are aligning.
And also, I hooked up a little portable camera, night vision on Monkey's collar, so we got a monkey cam. Good girl.
Okay, well, Will and I will head down this direction. You and Monkey go down that direction, and let's be in contact, man. The key to this valley is the acoustics. This is a huge bowl-shaped valley with lots of nooks and crannies down which our vocalizations can carry and bounce around. So any noise in here carries a vast distance, and that is important because what we're doing on one side of the valley needs to be heard on the other side of the valley.
Okay, my radio's on 3, and give me a 10-minute head start, boys.
The plan for tonight is to split up Doug and I and then Renee by herself. She'll go further ahead, that way we can make sounds back and forth, and that seems to get Sasquatches more excited than when there are only sounds coming from a single location. Okay, Renee, Doug is gonna try to do a couple of wood knocks here, just the way he did it before.
Copy that.
10-4. All right, go ahead, Doug.
Okay, Matt, here comes 3 knocks in 5.
Stop. We heard something. We heard a whistle.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. Which way was that thump? Was it in back of you?
Yeah.
Renee, this is Matt. We may have one very nearby us right now. We heard a big old thump next to us like something jumped off a log. Renee, you copy?
Go ahead, Matt.
I think we had gotten approached earlier, and I thought maybe it's headed in your direction. You're not hearing anything and you're not seeing anything through the therm around you?
Negative. It is dead out here.
I'm not sure if Bobo and Cliff have gotten anything. I would tend to think they haven't, but I'm coming back with a recording of what I do think is a Sasquatch whistle. I do think we've got something, and I'll bet they still got nothing.
1 point, Team Washington. Squatch action.